Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to answer to my followers. A lot of you guys really enjoyed some of my 3D animated pictures of animals or objects, and I received a lot of messages about how I did that and how difficult it is to set up in After Effects. I already explained many times on this channel how to achieve 3D animated portraits or landscapes with VoluMax, and I'm not going to talk about that today. For those of you guys who don't know what VoluMax is, it's a template I created for Adobe After Effects to generate 3D animations from your photos just in minutes. You can check that out up here. Okay, so now we're going to work on this picture of the dog and we're going to move in 3D in real time in After Effects. I opened my VoluMax project file in After Effects and I'm going to import my picture in the project panel. Then I'm going in Your Picture composition and I'm going to import this picture here and make it fit, just like I want by scaling and matching in the composition. Then I'm going into Your Displacement Map composition. I'm not doing a portrait, so I'm going to use the Smart Mask tool instead. I'm double clicking on it to enter, and here I have to create some masks. So I'm going to double click on this button, and here you can see I have to create mask in close, mid, far. I have to extend them out of the borders, and once I finished I'm going back in the Smart Mask tool. I'm going to create a close mask on the nose here, a mid mask on the head and the eyes, and the far mask on the body and the neck. And I don't need to create a mask for the background. So here is my close mask on the nose and the mouth. Then I'm going to do the mid mask around the head of the dog, and I'm going to extend a little bit the borders to avoid some deformations. You will see that later. And I'm going to finish with the body, and here I have to extend away from the borders, just like you were drawing the body, the whole body of the dog. So we have our close, mid and far mask, and we don't need to draw the background. I'm going back in the Smart Mask tool. There are two layers here, help layers, to remind you how all this works if needed. And now I'm going to show you what's in the controls layer. I'm going to deactivate my mask and show the depth map. You can find the nose close, the head in mid, and the body in far, and the background is black. Here you can volumize your layers. You can add some details based on the picture. And I'm going to rework the eyes because I don't see them in the depth map. To do this, I'm going to create masks in the lighten zone to get things a little bit brighter on the eyes. I'm going to create two masks like this. If I check my depth map, you can see that now I can see the eyes. They're a little bit closer to the camera. Now I'm going in the main comp and I'm going to move in 3D directly in real time in my workspace. There are many ways to adjust how the 3D works and how your depth map is used by VoluMax. You can boost your depth map just like this by raising this value, but it can create some distortions. And the way to avoid them is to work on the relax. Here you can see with zero value of relax, you have some distortions. So I'm going to raise it, and that way the distortions will go away. This video is not a tutorial, so I'm not going to show everything. Tutorials are included in the package. Here I'm showing you very fastly how to use the Parallax zoom. It's different from the simple zoom, and how the Parallax left, right, up and down can enhance the 3D effect of your pictures. And the idea is to work with both of them, with the controller animated on left, right in this example. So I'm creating keys on the left position. I'm going at 3 seconds over here, and I'm going to put the controller on the right of the screen. I'm going back over here to add some parallax left because my controller is on the left. I'm creating a key. I'm going at 3 seconds and I'm doing the same thing on the right side and it's going to create a key for me. Okay, so let's do a preview now. You're watching this in real time, so you can see it's quite fast. And to do a preview, just use the 0 key. Okay, this is nice. So, we can add a lot of things to our animation. You can add some 3D dirt. You can add some flares. And you can change the type of flares. I'm not gonna show everything, but I'm going to show you very fastly the color corrections. You have some very useful stuff like gamma, Instagram filters. You have some light leaks. I'm gonna show you the light leaks. This is nice. And to finish all this, of course, we have to export our animation. I'm going in the composition called Export Presets. In this composition, you can see some presets from Full HD, Instagram Square, or vertical, 4K, or vertical very high. I'm gonna choose this one, the Full HD. I'm checking that my composition is at 3 seconds, like the main comp. I can export directly in After Effects, or I can send my project in the Adobe Media Encoder. I'm gonna use this option. Okay, so here I used H264 and I'm going to use the YouTube. And let's go. So now we exported in Full HD and the whole process took me 1 minute and 21 seconds. And here is the result. You can also add some objects in your project, and I'm going to add a text so you can see how it works. It works exactly the same way than the objects. When you move in 3D, you can see your text is moving also. You can set his position in 3D space, and of course move around. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a few more examples of projects that worked really nicely with the Smart Mask tool. I worked exactly the same way than for the dog over here, for the ice cream, by creating 3 masks. The close one on the ice cream and the fingers in yellow, the mid mask on the hand over here in orange and on the ice cream, and the last one, the far mask in red with the fingers and the hand. And I'm not doing the background. I'm going to show you the depth map, and just like for the dog, I added some lighten zone over here to increase the 3D impression. For the plane animation, I used the same tools and I added some 3D objects. In the sky, I used the included clouds in VoluMax. You can see the masks over here, the close one, the mid one in orange, and the red mask, the far mask over here. And I added a floor. It's something you can do in the Smart Mask tool also. I already showed this example of the bag in another YouTube video, and you can see it's exactly the same than for the other project, with the close on the bag, the medium mid one on the arm, and the far mask on the body. Here you can see the depth map and how it moves in real time. Okay, in this last example, I used the Smart Mask tool in the background, just like the other projects, and the turtle was added in a 3D object layer. I used a tool called Puppet Tool, included in After Effects, to make your picture move like this. You will find video tutorials explaining you all this in detail in the VoluMax package. Okay, so this is it. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.